Hello, I'm Nathaniel Smith, and today I'm reviewing Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Obviously, the whole book is a masterpiece. The world building, the detail, the expansive nature of everything that Tolkien put into the work, especially in terms of the Shire. He really expanded the Shire in such a way. You go back and look at The Hobbit, and you see that, for the most part, all we get of a reference to the Shire is basically Bilbo's hole. That's basically about it. And in the second book, he expands it, showing all these little towns and neighborhoods and everything, and having this big gathering to basically introduce all of the characters of all the different towns, the Brandy Bucks and whatnot. It's amazing, really. Um, so yeah, I mean, it is a total classic. It's pretty much flawless. Although I do have to put one little nitpick into it, but I'll be fair about it. You see, in both The Shadow of the Past, Chapter 2, and The Council of Elrond, which is Chapter 2 of Book 2, you have this big section of kind of exposition. Now, don't get me wrong, it's actually well executed overall, but it is a bit of it can be a bit sluggish to go through, and it's thick. It's real thick. So it's kind of hard to, push through that. Especially, especially because the one thing that's really you need to understand, especially with the first book, is that The Lord of the Rings has a completely different pace and structure than The Hobbit. The Hobbit is a real brisk book. It just moves very quickly. This is much more of a slow burn. It builds over time, and then towards the end, it really starts to hit it, especially once they enter the caves of the, the the underground place with the bridge of Khazad-dûm and whatnot. So like all that stuff. But I even talked about one of the most interesting and fascinating aspects that I think sad is one of the aspects of the stories that I think is most overlooked is the poetry. Poetry in this book is honestly amazing. It's kind of sad that it's overshadowed. Here, let me read you a bit of one. Cold be hand and heart and bone, and cold be sleep under stone, never more to wake on stony bed, never till the sun fails and the moon is dead, and the black wind the stars shall die, and still long gold here let them lie, till the dark Lord lifts his hand over dead sea and withered land. Yeah, all in all, this is a bloody brilliant book. It's a classic for a reason. It may be a little hard to get through, but when you get through it, it is really worth it. And especially when we get to the second, third book, which I'm reading with the second now, it does get a lot faster to go through, so gotta keep that in mind.